Yo, what up, baby? This is your boy Bazaar Royale. Cheer! Giving a shout out to Viral World. Lay back, kick it, and enjoy what you're about to see and hear. Stay tuned. When I became Bazaar Royale, I had just gotten my niche, as opposed to before Bazaar Royale came into play, I was trying to find Bazaar Royale, if that makes any sense. And even the name in itself, Bazaar Royale, like Bazaar, the life I've lived, you know what I'm saying? Plus I was thinking like carnival, you know, you go from town to town, you know, people are buying and you're selling entertainment and you're making people happy and people come and then they leave. It's important that they come and then they leave, but that they come back. And then the Royale was for royalty, king. So Bazaar Royale, it made sense to me. Bazaar Royale. I am a carnival king.
The real Bazaar is a star, and he's always been wanting to be a star. He's been born to be a star.
I'm at the Bazaar Royale video shoot, you know, the rebel in me. Why am I doing it? Because this is my motherfucking nigga. That's it. We go way back to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you know what I'm saying? Way back, you dig?
When the well got dry at Def Jam through the bloodline situation, I was forced to man up, which was something that I was accustomed to doing. Being in the music industry for over 10 years, you realize that it constantly evolves and you have to constantly evolve with it. And basically, I was just waiting for the wheel to turn, you know, because it's a circle. You're at the bottom and then you get to the top. So I had my shot, and then everything went wrong up in that Def Jam era. So I had to really wait it out and wait for my shot. But while waiting for my shot, I had to, you know, get my stuff together. So it wasn't just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait for the wheel to turn again. I'm gonna stay put and wait for the wheel to turn. It was, the wheel is turning and I know it, and I know I'm not gonna get in a word in or a foot in. So I need to really work on my craft, take this time that I have, this off time, and work on my craft and have a plan. Ghetto Metal is my company, and Ghetto Metal does a lot of different things. It's a dope name. Listen to it, it rings bells, Ghetto Metal.
The term sounds amazing because it just rings, doesn't it? Ghetto metal. Ghetto metal, hip hop and rock. Not just any kind of rock, hard guitar rock. Not for the point of doing anything corny like, hey, look at me, I can make a mashup. It's not a gimmick. Nobody's doing it for some corny kind of reason of like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? That's just the music. That's the raw energy that comes from Bazaar. And that's why the music sounds like that. That's the best sonic thing to translate, this raw energy of what he emits.
Ghetto metal, hip hop merged into another aggression, rock and roll, and repossess its own soul.
When I was coming up, the people that I liked were risk takers and, like I said, adrenaline junkies and people that basically put their money where their mouth is, you know? They don't say something is great and don't test it first, you know? They don't, everything's so contrived and safe right now, you know? Safety first. The audience, like now there's actually consumers that want to see the mixture of somebody who's doing hip hop and rock and roll and soul and funk and jazz and incorporating it all into like an ensemble into one music. I'm becoming a better human being, and the ride is basically about my evolving from a fucking savage into a human being, and so it's like, take the ride with me, like learn the different stages about me, because you know I'm just learning them and putting them together, and you could come and take the ride with me. You know, that's what the whole thing with that was.
and drive the world crazy. Kicking the door cause you can't take it no more. Wanting nothing but the most, don't want for no one to know. She wanna murder some awful cause she's starving or some. He wanna end his life cause he tired of struggling. You wanna quit your job cause your boss is an asshole. I don't need you telling me what I already.
In my city and all the other cities that I hear about, there's a lot of hard times, a lot of hardship, and you know, between the recession, the tsunamis, the disaster in Haiti, you know, people losing their jobs, all of the factories leaving the United States and going abroad, you know, so there's a lot of hard times, but during the hard times, as a young man growing up in the city, I had a lot of hard times myself. But it's important to, what I've learned by having those hardships is that it's important to celebrate the good times that you have within the hard times, you know, because it's not just a hard time. It's you know, there are a lot of good times. You smile on some of those hard days, you laugh on some of those hard days. Hard time celebrated is about, yeah, there's gonna be hard times, life is hard, but don't forget to celebrate and don't think that your life is over on the one day that this disastrous thing happens, because it keeps coming and coming. Like, let's say you lose your job. You're having a hard time. Now, if you lost your job and you went out and you decided to go out and have a good time and socialize, you might meet your next boss. Or if you broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you went out and you socialized and had a good time, you might meet your next boyfriend or girlfriend, you know? As opposed to just being stuck on having a hard time. Well, it's funny you should say that. Like, it should be under rock and roll, you know, but for years, like, they've been calling me a rapper, like, because I was signed to a rapper, you know what I mean? So I don't think people have yet to fully digest me and understand me as an artist. And that's what this is all about. It's so that they can digest me as an artist, and then we can move on and grow together from here.
Super shout out to Bazaar Royale for doing it for so many years, holding it down, keeping it real, keeping it underground, but going above ground.
Exactly. Bazaar Royale, man. He's been doing it for a minute, underground. Now you about to see what's going on. Just about to see what's happening.
Yeah, the rebel in me.
Rebel in me. Yeah.